A very long and awaited V3 update. V3 has actually been broken for a minute for people to join. So, very long wait. We've had a very long road. A lot of prior devs have screwed us over pretty bad, which has caused for this update to take so freaking long. So, here we are today. I'm going to be going through all the devs. They're all going to talk about some things you can expect to see in V3, what they've worked on. So that way you can kind of take into account the work they did and you can check it out. This is our first big update in a while, like I just said. So expect bugs. This obviously is not a full release. We're still in alpha. We're expecting within the next couple releases, after fixing several bugs, figuring out a lot of issues, all that stuff, we will go into beta. So probably, I'm not really going to set a specific timeline, but I would expect within a few weeks, we'd go into beta, which will be a 25 Robux access, just like the old V2 days where it was 25 Robux. So buy alpha while you can to get the alpha perks once alpha has expired. It's it's a limited time offer really. So without further ado, I'm gonna head it off to Colorful Parrots, our head lead builder. So go ahead, take over Parrots. What have you worked on? Kind of explain some things that people may not have seen yet, what they can expect. Let's see.
Um. Okay, so most likely, if I remember at all, I think a few interiors were added, mainly FSP. I know Snackies and Arborfield was added. I had a few. Oh, the mining whole complex was added. Um, it's a tough list to remember. It's a long list.
So basically build interior kind of stuff, which is great.
Yeah, generally.
Yep. I don't remember. Does Massey Jake have a mic?
Yeah, he does.
Master Jake, if you're here, if you want to kind of go over what you did with lighting, ELS, things of that nature.
Yeah, so I primarily worked on the helicopters. So we have Bell 407, got a Jayhawk for Coast Guard, and some, and then is it Pave Hawk for, and also for DOA, we've got a cool AW1 on 139. I've been scripting them. Sorry, I'm walking. But I've been scripting them, and they should be pretty cool. They're a lot different to fly, and they make flying in V3 actually fun. So, along that, I've just also a lot of bug fixing too with ELS. Yeah.
Right on. So helicopters in V3 are much, much different than V2. They're actually going to have to require probably some kind of a flight school in the future because they are not easy to just pick up right away. You have to actually have practice, things of that nature. So we'll probably do something along those lines before you're even allowed to fly. But things to look forward in the future. Lega, go ahead and take the stage.
Um, I suppose you'll see a fuck ton of trees, about 27,000, and a few buildings from me, and a few light bars, I suppose.
So he plays 27,000 trees. 27,000. Yeah, I said that right. Um, so each tree will spawn in. Each tree will be able to be cut down if you want. Uh, you know, cool RPs in the future, if there's some kind of big capital protests or whatever, you can cut down all the trees around that area, do whatever you want with those trees. Obviously, you'll be able to sell those trees, improve your axes, things of that nature. Rare trees to cut down, all kinds of cool perks. So wood cutting is a thing. It is going to be in this update. Firestone legislation should sometime in the future set up laws and regulations as far as what trees you're allowed to cut down, such as, in my opinion, you probably should not be allowed to cut down the tree right in front of the Capitol, but right now it's not illegal. I do want to specify laws are not going to apply in V3 at this time, so nothing will impact you, mostly because of the fact that we are testing. When we go into beta, that's when all laws will take an effect. But just because these laws are not in effect yet, I would highly encourage everybody to still roleplay and have fun. That way the game is very enjoyable, much like V2 is today.
Making German food.
Try RPing while at the same time testing things and not having to worry about getting in trouble for our actions. So let's try to have a good environment. Try to, be law-abiding citizens, break the laws. If you want to be a criminal as a cop, that's fine. You can do that. You can test things out. And any bugs, please do report it. You can use public development. We will try our best to keep up with all that stuff, but keep in mind it's going to be a lot for us. Who wants to talk? Let's see. Who wants to talk next? Let's go with Bladum. Bladum, go ahead, take stage.
Okay. First of all, Sam Teller has done a fantastic job with dealing with the 27,000 trees. Initially, they loaded in 15 minutes, but now they all load in 7 seconds. So, he's done a very good job at that. Now, another issue with the trees, they don't all load at once, as in for wood cutting. So, not all of them will be able to be cut down at once. You might have to wait a little bit for that to happen. If you do see any scripting issues, definitely notify me and put it on the forums. If I don't respond to you about those scripting issues, message me every 3 hours so I don't forget. That's all I've got. Thank you.
Right on. All right. So there's that. Obviously, we very much appreciate the fact that we have Bladum on our team. He's really taken over the lead scripter role that we've been desperately trying to fill after a specific someone was removed from Firestone for terrible things. So Bladum has done a great job, and super glad to have him on the team. And his partner, legitimately Ryan, if you want to say a few things like what you've been working on, things of that nature. Stage Fred, I guess he just disappeared. All right. Let's see if he rejoins. Oh, there, he's back. He's back. Stage Fred's gone. Got it.
Hey everyone, I'm Ryan. I'm one of the other scripters here. I mostly work on things related to the car dealership, the spawning of cars, and the license plates. Besides that, I also dab around in some of the other things, including fishing. But besides that, enjoy the game.
So, yep, you heard fishing. You are able to fish around the county. Right now, it's just the lakes and the ponds that you'll see. Nothing, not the ocean area, not the Stapleton Bay just yet, but ponds and lakes inland. Besides Stapleton Bay, you'll be able to actually go fishing. And you can catch the very rare fedora fish. So if you catch that, let me know. Give me a tag if you get that. It's very rare. And it's worth lots of money, apparently. So who else has not spoke yet? Kugtul, go ahead, take the stage, buddy.
I don't think
Hello,
Pixels.
I've been doing liveries for a couple of departments and stuff like that so far, and in the future I might be working on the UIs to make them all like seamless, because right now they're all over the place. That's pretty much it.
There's that right on. And then Sam Tella, one of our scripters as well. If Sam, you want to say a few things?
Hi, I'm Sam. I'm a new addition, really. Kind of worked on optimizing V3. Yeah, I've been kind of working on optimizing V3. I've been working on also just ELS, helping the vehicles actually to be better. The car registration system, so your cars actually do register when you buy a car now. Yeah, I've been also working on making the lumber tycoon, making it actually function with the whole trees. And yeah, and hopefully you guys actually enjoy V3. It's not polished as V2 currently, or not even V2 is kind of polished, but it's still fun to play with. And yeah.
Right on. So Another thing to also expect is we do have mining. So there is a large mine in the Redwood area, kind of by the fire station, in the Greendale Tunnel area. So you'll be able to do mining, lumber, fishing. I think that's all of it, right? I don't think I'm missing anything there. Those are the big things right now. You'll be able to do that stuff. You can go to the pet store and buy a dog. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of cool stuff to expect. Like we were saying, it's not super polished up. It's basically all of us getting together, what we have done, throwing it into an update so you guys can finally check out what we've been doing. A lot of people are doubting V3 because of the fact that it's been unplayable for a while and nobody's really seeing too much. Hence the reason why we made the V3 updates channel so you guys can see all of our work being done. That way you can see that there are projects ongoing and the game is being worked on. And obviously now you'll be able to experience it and we'll be able to build off this update and fix things and add things to get into beta and hopefully full release very soon. Any of the devs have anything else they want to add on?
No, I think we're all good.
So I'm waiting for the final okay at this time to publish the game. There is some very minor bugs they are wrapping up literally right now. I'm waiting for the final okay from Mr. Samtella. I've got the okay from Blado. But I want to reiterate once again, please try to RP, have some fun while at the same time testing things out and not having to worry about your job. So just like I said, anything you do in V3 at this time will not impact your job in any way, shape, or form. If you want to be a criminal, that's fine. If you want to be a cop, you always have to be within the group. I made some announcements earlier about departments or DHS being allowed another primary law enforcement department. That way they can play V3. So if you're in DHS, you are allowed to work in like FSP or SCSO or vice whatever. You're allowed to do all that. That way you can play V3 as a Leo.
Yo, can I say one quick
Details as
note?
far as yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, someone mentioned it in general, but obviously for LEOs, don't decide to go rogue and randomly arrest people or send them to DOC or do some fucked up stuff. Like,
Yeah,
trust
so
me, you'll be gone from playing V3 for a while, maybe even
yeah.
V2.
So I do want to clarify, yeah, just because you're a Leo does not mean you get to go rogue.
Yeah,
So
don't go rogue.
you have to be legit as a Leo. Like, if you're gonna arrest them for a crime they actually committed, things of that nature. Okay, don't just start citing people and arrest people for no reason. That's not fun. Those people can get in trouble. Okay, so I will give that permission. If you're a Leo and you go rogue, arresting, citing random people for no reason, you will face punishment within your department, and that is punishable by your department.
Another thing,
And this
we
also goes
will.
to DPW DOT. No going rogue.
Yeah, we will have. I don't know if Adam plans on making a forum post where people can put their bugs because I know public dev may get drowned out. So we will have a place
Yep.
for you guys to actually put if you find a bug or something.
Yeah, we'll do a forum post. That's probably better.
We'll do a
idea.
forum post or something, and that will be released in general announcements. So don't worry about that. You guys will get pinged.
Can I mention something about DPW and my stuff?
Yes, good.
So with the DPW sweeper, it does have some bugs, like the sweeping part. It likes to fling around. But if you somehow do earn money from it, yeah, good job. I think it's a $1 per 10 seconds. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure on the rate, but you can earn some good money from it.
All right. So without further ado, I'm going to publish V3 after a very long time. Finally, we got it done for you guys. So let me publish this now. server sizes will be 70. We're obviously going to be adjusting server sizes based off how the game operates. So I will shut down all the existing servers on V3 once this is successfully published. So anyone playing V3 at this time, it's not updated yet. So I will let you know when you guys can literally press play on the game. Also, I made the V3 hype channel to hype up the game, and everybody was sitting there muted, so very disappointing, you guys.
Not closing. I
Yeah,
don't know
like,
who
what the
thinks
heck?
that.
Very disappointed in that.
I think the only time V2 would close is if like V3 took over, like V1 got took over by V2. So
Right.
I don't think it's gonna be that much of a transition. But after all, it's up to how many players are on V3 versus how dead V2 could get.
Right. V2 will not officially close until V3 is in full release, so you guys are aware.
Yeah. Yeah, and in case you're wondering about businesses, there are some businesses in V3 currently. To list what CGF has vehicles. I know Hot Blockston. Someone else might know
CGF.
before.
It is
Fire-
so currently the ones with vehicles are CGF, FNN, and FBC.
Okay.
In
Interiors.
term,
Interiors. Hot Blocks and Snackies. I know there's a few buildings around also for. I think some. I know CGF has a actual gas tanks. The port. There's a few.
I would say V3 patrol logs don't count just yet because of the fact that it's just not fully, laws abiding kind of thing yet. So V3 is a big game, so publishing takes a minute sometimes, so bear with me, it's still publishing. Details of the perks will come out in full release. But obviously the older access you have, the better the perks you'll have. So you can expect that. If you want to buy the blacked out license plate in V3, once we do have the mod shop open, that will be an alpha plate, so something to consider.
Sam, that screenshot brings me back, bro.
Something that's a really big difference from V2 to V3 is V3 you'll actually be able to set up RP names. All right, shutting down all existing V3 servers right now. It is updated. You guys can press play.